What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and I do want to say thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for understanding that YouTube is now run by AI. Well, it is allowing general discussions about crypto, blockchain technology, news, digital assets, and so on. So that's all that this video is. It's not a promise, promotion, suggestion, recommendation, or guarantee of any kind. It is simply you and I talking about the crypto world, prices, news, and that's it. So let's jump right into it. It says that Shiba Inu coin targets a rebound amid a double bottom formation. Now, amid a broader market consolidation, Shiba Inu coin is eyeing a brief price rebound after a double bottom formation on lower time frames. Shiba Inu coin has recently shown signs of stabilization, hovering around 530 points per coin, and today it's about 544 points per coin. It is slow, but it is looking. I mean, if you're looking at a daily chart here, you got a major bottom occurring. What was this time frame right here? February 8th? No, February 5th. And then, of course, you've got another bottom potentially being hit yesterday on March 7th, 8th. This is difficult, right? This is leading to the fear. Because Shiba Inu coin is not testing resistance. Shiba Inu coin is testing support. And anytime a price goes down and down and down for as long as SHIB has done, people give up. They give up so easily that they will not see the gains when the gains return. But for some reason, okay, I know why I'm here. I've spent years feeling the fear, but also ignoring the fear. And my job is to accumulate as much as I possibly can. For some reason, you're still here. I don't know if you're sick and twisted in the mind and you love feeling the fear and you love feeling the red days, or of course if you're out there and you're accumulating as well, regardless of what the emotions say to do. But guys, there's a fraction of 1% of you left. Think about that. Okay, like I see it in the views. That's one of the first places that I see people returning to crypto, people leaving crypto, and so on. I see it in the views. Nobody wants to watch the videos. I get it. But you can also look at statistics like Google Trend Analytics, and you could see Shiba Inu coin search volume back in 2021, a level of 100. Everybody was excited. Videos were getting tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of views in some cases. And here we are today. Less than one. Dude, you're a part of an elite and very small group right now. Not just in Shiba Inu coin, but in meme coins, altcoins, and the entire cryptocurrency space. There's very few people left out there willing to invest in crypto. Now, the only thing you have to ask yourself, is this industry going to grow? Or is it going to fizzle out and die like the bears say? I believe it's going to grow. And because of that, I believe we are all of us that are still here, in store for just fantastic gains. I don't think this industry caps out at $2 trillion. I believe we see 10, 20, one day $50 trillion or more in the cryptocurrency total market cap, and that is going to lead to significant gains across the board. Is it going to happen next week? No. Okay. It's going to happen next year? Probably not to that extent. But over the years, I believe we reach these levels. Now, the rest of this article goes on to say that on the 4-hour chart, Shiba Inu coin is starting to show bullish signs after repeatedly reacting to narrow support range between 524 and 530 points per coin. The price movement suggests a double bottom formation after Shiba Inu coin formed an initial low at 526 on March 2nd before briefly recovering. On March 8th, the token formed a second bottom, dipping to 523 on Sunday before closing the week slightly higher at 529. And guys, don't forget, like, these prices, they sound low, and they are low. This is the lowest that Shiba Inu coin has been since making a name for itself in 2021. Look at this weekly chart here. You guys can see, since Shiba Inu coin peaked, since Shiba Inu coin ran in like March, April, May of 2021, this is the absolute floor. And it is wedging down beautifully into this area right here, and hopefully it does surpass these resistance levels, begins to rise again, and the euphoria and emotion cause retail investors to pour back in. It says that if the pattern continues to develop, Shiba Inu coin could attempt to move towards the closest resistance level at 550 to 565. And we're on our way there today. You guys can see that Shiba Inu coin is at 542 points per coin at the moment. And of course, 555 points per coin is not that far away. I believe it's like a 2% move to test the immediate resistance at about the 10-day moving average. And finally, it says a decisive move below 520 could invalidate the pattern. Well, the good news is we're not below that level today, and the overall market is rising. So what do I do in anticipation of all these gains? Do I sit on my hands and do nothing? Hey, that's a strategy, right? It is. You know, you might laugh at it, but if you are simply willing to hold on, sit on your hands, not panic sell, you're going to be here when the gains return.